Okay, so at night, and this is just for me, okay? At night while sleeping, if I'm lying next to her, my hand is on her breasts. It helps me go to sleep. I guess you could say it's tied to infancy when you think about it. That could very well be the reason why women are even fascinated by it on a deeper level. Like if we look at it on a deeper level, that could very well be the draw because we're all breastfed, right? So then you're an infant, you're in the world, and you're being fed through the woman's breasts. And then as you get older, when that's no longer the case, it becomes a fascination. It becomes a draw. It becomes, you just gravitate to it. So that's one part of it for both men and women, right? And then for me, 1984, going to see the movie Purple Rain and seeing Apollonia, yeah, Lake Minnetonka, that scene where she's undressing herself and she takes off her top and there they are. So from that point on, and I was 8 years old when I saw that. So of course, you're 8 years old seeing this movie. Oh, that's going to stick in your mind for a long time. So before the surgeries, before it became the thing today, because now it's all about the surgeries, which I don't gravitate in that direction. I'm more about the natural stuff. But yeah, it's pretty out of control now in terms of the augmentation. So much to the point to where women who don't need augmentation get it. You know, you got to work with what you got. At the end of the day, that's what you should do. Whatever you got, work with it, because what you have is going to work. What you have is going to work. Okay. It's actually more of a sedative than it is sexual. Well, it's both. It's both. It's very orgasmic. It can be. You know, a woman can have multiple orgasms from having it stimulated in the right fashion, where in most cases men usually skip over that. This goes back so many years, the fascination with a woman's body, and it's the subject of all of these art pieces. And for me, it's in the poetry. Of course, I created the Book of Sultry, so that makes sense. It was another way to express my fascination with it and do it in a tasteful manner because none of the poems are vulgar. But yeah, it's a very alluring part of the woman's body, something that I enjoy very much. And more than 30 seconds. I actually have a poem, Never 30 Seconds. I believe that's the title of the piece. Actually, if you go to thebookofsultry.com, you'll see a lot of the poems. You know, if you go to the poetry page, I know there's the episode page. Go to the poetry page because then there's 18 selections and I could write about it all day. It inspires me. It keeps me elevated. It is the ultimate drug for me. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do any of those things. Everyone has vices and things that they must have. And I guess that would be mine. It's that part of life, part of the human experience that I embrace wholeheartedly. And this is not taking away from women who are not plentiful in that area. You are alluring as well. A woman is alluring, just existence in itself, right? We get frustrated with the nature of women, and that's a very big topic here on YouTube. There's a lot of men who are being eliminated from the equation, so it frustrates them because within the human experience, they want to connect, but the connections are not being formed because they have to have a blue check mark. Unfortunately, we've gotten to the point to where the very thing that used to work 15 to 20 years ago in order to create an experience is no longer working. And it requires so much more in order to generate. But yeah, woman's body, the breasts. Yeah. If you are all natural in that area, I applaud you. Whether they are large or small, doesn't matter. If you are all natural in that area, I give you a round of applause. It's interesting because of the frustrations that are created. You have women who are not well endowed in that area and they want to have more. And then you have more that want less, right? The women who want the reductions because they, are concerned about the back problems. I know women who are very well endowed that don't have the back problems. There's a way to avoid that. There's certain exercises that can be done, certain ways to strengthen the back. And then in terms of getting it without surgery, there is a way. There is a way. Surgery is not the only option. Yeah, naturally. You don't have to spend thousands upon thousands of dollars. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. You've been convinced it's big business. Of course. Yeah, of course. Big business. So you've heard it. Become invested in your entire essence. Yeah. Because once you learn what your true power is and you make it work, regardless of what you've got stacked or not stacked, that's power.